racers up here for $6. Make sure you get 2.
Sorry. Good morning, Bree.
Good morning.
Oh Lord, I was trying to upload this video on TikTok, then I'm getting on here with this loud. Okay. So how are you doing on today?
I'm good. I don't know if you saw the weight that I logged.
No, let me. Okay, let me.
It did go back down, which honestly, it went down under the weight I was the week before, but my cycle actually didn't start until Friday. So I'm in the thick of my cycle right now.
Okay, and we're still making progress.
I'm sure I'm still pretty bloated.
Okay.
But the weight still went back down. So technically, I lost like a pound from the week before my cycle.
Okay, that's good. Now, have you started your tea and your juices yet?
So I started the juicing. I had not started the tea because I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be better for me to drink
morning.
At night or no, because I'm drinking the juice in the morning. And the first day I drank that juice, it took me to the bathroom. So I'm like,
yeah, and you definitely don't want to be in there all day. Combining the two.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, should I alternate, do like juice one day, tea one day?
Now that would be good until you can figure out a schedule. Now, some people do their tea in the evening. I do mine in the morning, but I'm finna start swapping it to the evening because, well, at least on the days that I'm gonna do that's what I was uploading before you got on here. I'm starting a new Tea Time with Danny series on TikTok Live. That way, you know, I'm talking about the tea plus talking about the fitness or whatever. So on Monday, it'll be at nighttime. But I usually do mine in the morning after my workout, so around 9ish. And I go that evening, you know, it's just a normal go.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, well, maybe if I drink it at night, but I know that it has stuff in it to like curb appetite. Yeah. So I'm like, would that even be beneficial for me to take it at night?
Okay, now I drank mine last night too. It was probably about 5 something. And this morning when I woke up, I was not hungry, but because I do have a long day and I don't want to, you know, just overlook myself, I just went on and fixed me breakfast. Now, was I able to eat all of it? No, it's in the microwave. So that, I guess, kind of helps you out with your answer for it. If you drink it at night, like how does it play a role the next day?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, so no, I had not started the tea yet, but I do plan to integrate it this week. And I'll try to play around with it. Like, I'll do, you know, a night, probably do it a night first. Okay. Because, you know, I still drink my matcha in the morning. And so when I drink my, like, the matcha coffee with the protein shake in it and stuff, I just don't be that hungry.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll play around with it this week and let you know.
Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about this one client who is having so much success. I know a lot of times people like to kind of downplay, you know, folks who work from home or whatever, because it's to them, it's the lack of discipline. But at the same time, you have to really be on your P's and Q's when you work from home. So this client, she works 9 a.m. to 4:30. And that, like I said, that's from home. So she doesn't have to leave. And we work out her schedule, her workout schedule and everything within that time. So what I helped her do, I helped her create, you know, a time schedule that made sense to her. Because even though you're at home, to me, that's the perfect storm, you know, set up for just overeating or not even eating. So
snacking and stuff like that.
Yes. So she did ended up purchasing a walking pad, and she has a lot of meetings, you know, and stuff throughout the day. So to ensure that she gets her 10,000 steps, like, she's not trying to do it all at once. She'll literally, I guess, like when she get a little break in the morning time, she'll get on there for a little bit. And then I see again, now her sessions is at 12. And she lives in Missouri or whatever, but so then I'll see it go off again where she done walked, again. And sometimes when she's on the phone during her calls, she's literally, walking. So for breakfast, I think she does like the little muffins, if she does breakfast, because she's one of those ones who does not have to have breakfast.
That's me. That's me. And that's why I needed the juices, because it's very easy for me to just skip breakfast, and I didn't want to be like missing out on the nutrients and stuff I need. So
okay.
Yes, I'm saying it.
Okay, so any questions you want to ask me about like what all she's doing?
The walking pad was a really, really good idea. I never even thought about that. I thought about like the YouTube workout videos and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to look up a walking pad on Amazon. Does she ever go to the gym, or does she do all her workouts
she
from
do
home?
all her workouts from home. Like I say, she trains with me twice a week at noon. And then she does the walking pad throughout the day. Now, this girl has lost, let me see, I think like 50 something total pounds. And she's a sauce girl. She loves sauces. And at first I thought she was trying to be funny, because I think sometimes she confuses when I'm her friend and when I'm her trainer. Because one day she said the voicemail, she was like, yeah, I'm at Popeyes, and with these sauces. And I was like, you what? She was like, yeah. But so what I did tell her to let's swap to the sugar-free, since you just gotta have the sauces or whatever. And she has had the walking pad for over a year. She got it from Amazon, and she even bought one of those desks, I think from Temu or something.
That you can slide it, like it slides over it.
So you can literally have it up at the walking pad doing your whatever it is that you need to do while she's walking. I'm like, that was smart. That was really, really smart. So like, the girl is smaller than she was when we were in high school. So that is a really good plus. She is a mother of 3. And then she also has some other physical or some things, environmental things that but she does really well from home with what, I'm telling you. She'll do coffee some mornings. And then, but other than that, she makes those bowls and them salads and that salmon stuff, which I'll be eating. Child. Yeah.
So I did for meals. I did this past week. I did one crock pot meal, which it was just okay. It was the marinated chicken in the crock pot, and with the protein noodles, it was just okay. But those one pan meals, that's my new jam.
Okay.
Like, I gotta stick to that. I made one this week, and it made so much food. So I like that, and I did what we talked about, where I did my Walmart delivery and had it delivered Sunday morning before church. And so that eliminated the need for grocery shopping. So like when we get off here now, I'm about to go ahead and plan out my meals.
Okay.
For the week, and then to go ahead and set up my Walmart delivery for Sunday morning. And get
right.
7 something in the morning. I was able to put all my stuff up, before church. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking at some more one pan options, because I could really, get the 3 cookie sheets ready and just be, putting them interchangeably in the oven. So yeah.
And then don't, keep in mind too, you can do the salmon and shrimp or whatever seafood on the pans and the vegetables. And if you didn't want to fix a whole chicken, that's where you could just sub the rotisserie chicken. I think they $7 or something, and then it's already ready. All you got to do is just pull apart that, and don't forget some like 100-calorie snacks or the nuts. They got the little 100-calorie nuts and then stuff, like that. So you'll have, if you did want a snack. Now let me tell you what's been my go-to.
I like those and the protein packs.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. My go-to because yes, we have vegan candy and it is so good. Lord knows, oh my God. But what I've been doing, I've been replacing it with dates.
Oh, I don't know about dates. When you said dates, all I can think about is a prune.
Hey, yeah, don't do, look, no, but I used to eat my granny prunes when I was little, for real. She used to give me like, girl, don't do that. So, but, okay, now, the way I just saw this girl do it on TikTok, on Instagram, she took them and sliced them, put peanut butter, then drizzled chocolate on top and put some sea salt. Now, I haven't tried it like that yet because, the way I've been eating them, that's fine. But now Maurice said he would be more inclined to try it that way versus the way I just been eating them.
I think I'm with him.
Okay.
I don't know about that. That's ooh. But my palate is growing.
Yes.
I will say that my palate is becoming way more mature, way more grown up, way more adult.
Okay.
Way more eat real food, but I don't know if I'm ready for dates. Okay.
But now, if I do it that way or whatever, and he likes it, then I'll tell you about it. But okay, we'll sweep that one under the rug for now. But don't forget your fruits, and then you can do your grapes in the Jello powder if you wanted some type of like little candy flavor. But we're not adding no sugar to it. We're not doing none of that mess that they got going over there on TikTok. What they doing them goddamn candied watermelon and pineapple. That's why they that big as hell now.
That's the perfect.
Yeah,
what I did do is one day I had got some mangoes and they weren't really, which I did it to mangoes and strawberries. I really don't like berries like that. But I put organic honey over them.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And that helped to make them sweet and taste better.
Okay. Now, I did just see a fruit bowl where they took mango, pineapple, strawberries, and it was one more fruit that was chopped up really, really fine, and they mixed all up together, put the lemon juice and the honey on it, and that was a nice looking set. The little red pomegranate seeds, which I don't know if they still in right now in season. You should be able to get
well, you can get the pom-pom cups.
Yes. So you would just literally add that in there, and that would be like a good sweet
I'm gonna try that this week. You said
pineapple,
mango, strawberry, and pomegranate seeds.
Yes, and then of course you can add whatever else you want in there, like a peach or something. But they had it chopped up. They used that the
chopper.
Yes, I didn't even think about putting my fruits on it, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try that this week also.
Okay.
But I've been trying. I don't know. It helped me to go with the what they call it, the KISS method, to keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
Like that's why I said the one pan thing. For breakfast, I had ended up making like some eggs and chicken sausage, and Reggie loved the chicken sausage. Like, I was shocked. I mean, it was very, very flavorful. And so I got some more of that. And I just you can just go and cut that up and grill it up. And heat it up well. So I'll probably do that again this week.
Okay.
I really like the plant protein toast. So I'll probably integrate that again this week. And yeah, since I don't really just do too much for breakfast, it don't normally ever be my focus. I may do like some protein waffles.
Okay.
So I can do like protein waffles and eggs.
And then because they do now Walmart. Because my son, he been getting the protein the protein pancakes, the mini and the other ones, and then they got protein French toast too.
Okay, I haven't seen the French toast.
It's by that Kodiak.
Yes.
Not Kodak Black. Yeah, but yeah.
Kodiak, yes, yeah.
Okay, so real quick before we go, I'm finna give you a few more one pan breakfast or the crock pot thing. So now keep in mind, you can always pull out that muffin pan. You know how you just talked about the chicken sausage. Now we can make up some some pancake mix, add a scoop or two, I don't know what, you know, it will call for, and make your own protein pancake batter. Pour that in your muffin pan and then add the sausage. Now you got sausage pancake muffin things already ready.
Oh, and I already have the Kodiak protein pancake waffle mix.
Okay, so boom, you gonna put that in the goddamn muffin pan, throw the sausage in there and cook as, you know, normal or whatever. And then you can use the other pan to do your little omelet or little muffin things too. So that's a breakfast option. Then when we think about the crock pot, keep in mind, now I know you remember them barbecue chicken sliders I used to have on the
yes.
Okay, you can put your chicken breast in there, add the little barbecue sauce, the seasoning, and keep it moving. And then once it's ready, well, I don't add all of it in there first. You know, I let the chicken cook. Then take all that fat off there. Then add the stuff, you know, to it at the end. And boom, now you got the pulled chicken. And you can take the chicken and put it on top of a potato. You can put it on top of, you know, a lot of different things. You can make your barbecue chicken pizza. So that's one dish that can be turned into several different things. So you're gonna put that in a meal prep container and then just pull out as you need and create whatever meals that you want from that. And the last one is the lasagna in the crock pot. You would make it the same way. You can make it the same way you make lasagna, but I wouldn't don't do that, them other color people stuff. You know, where they be putting the raw meat up in there. Now you're gonna have to cook that stuff first.
Oh yeah.
But if you wanted to do like a vegetable one, you could do the no bake noodles. Put them in there with the sauce, that simple ragu, simple 8 or whatever, where there's no sugar, and then you can add like mushrooms.
I think is it Rael, whatever, RAO.
No, I think it's ragu. This one is the ragu, and it's a simple 8.
Okay.
And then add like, you know, mushrooms, bell peppers, whatever you want in there, and then the cheese at the end. And you got lasagna in the pot, or you can, like I said, you can add the meat or whatever, but add it in there, cook. I don't know what them folks be doing shit.
So do you layer it just like you would a regular lasagna? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you five. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to the rotation too.
Okay. Well, that's it. And just let me know if you have any more questions. Now, next Saturday we should be regular time unless it's something you know need to do or whatever. And thank you for moving up. Now I gotta go see. I said I won't get on here talking about them folks, because then they're gonna be thinking. Okay. Bye, y'all. Don't hang up with it.